What is good, YouTube? This is a revisited video. I realized that there's some things I didn't cover in the last video and how to really get started with it. Um, so I'm coming at you at the mobile version. All right, so let's get down to it. So you're a new person in Discord. You don't know how anything goes. You don't know um how to make your own server or anything like that. See this little plus icon over here in this area at the top. You press that. You can either join a server, which is they'll give you a little code or something. It'll say like discord.com slash a bunch of random looking words or something like that. And then you have create your own server. So say you are a new streamer and you're trying to create your own server. So first thing you do is click create. Uh, let's call it. A lot of people. You want to be a lot more creative with your Discord. You want people to actually want to actually keep coming in there. So let's say, uh, mm, let's see. Let's go with the Build the Rim Clown. You can invite you right people straight off just from there, but let's not do that just yet. Let's click exit. So when you get into your Discord, it's gonna look just like this. It's gonna be bland, nothing in there. So the first thing you want, also you can, if you see these little two icons at the top by the search icon, you can see how many people have access to that channel. You can see how many people members you have in that channel. So the first thing I would say you want to do is first thing you want to see what you do is see where it says after you plus those three icons right here. You go to, is it this one? No. When they change some things up, huh? Hit settings, hit roles, and this is where you become a lot more creative because with the different roles, people have certain access to certain channels. So if you're a streamer and you stream in a certain channel with your friends, you'll have that one locked to your special group, and no one will come and bother you during your streams. Or if you want to connect with people and you don't want a bunch of people just spamming up your channel and stuff like that. So let's try this. Let's talk about roles. Roles, you want to create a unique name to stand out. Yeah, it's time for me to go to work. All right, let's see. And let's see if we stand out, be like this. And what you always want to do is if it's going to be your role or for, special individuals, you want to always make sure you check your role settings because you want to always display it separately so when people come to the server, they know who to reach out to or find information out to if you have it set up like that. To allow mention anyone with this role, you can turn this on, but if you do have a bigger server, you don't want everybody pending everyone, but they can pin here, which is a lot more helpful. That's for if you pin here, for the people that's actually currently in Discord, so they'll get it, not the people that's not looking at their phone. So let's turn that on. Administrator, since this is going to be my role, you want to put administrator. Basically, you want to turn everything on. Video audio log is basically if you have people in your server and you start seeing things change and stuff like that, this will show you every little detail, like what's going on, like who did what. I'll show you about that in a second. Manage server, you don't want to give this to nobody because they can delete the whole server or change the permissions to different channels unless you want to give that to a certain someone that you trust. All right, manage roles. This means that anyone with this current role can make other roles. That would be a lot helpful if, say, you trying to someone's trying to help you make a Discord together. It's very helpful like that. Manage channels, delete the channels or name it. That's a like I said, you want to give roles to the trusted people. Kick people, yes. Invite, yes. Change nicknames. So this would give people with this role to be able to change their own nickname, but then it also has managed nicknames, which gives you access to change other people's name. So say if you have a clan and you do like a little mini promotions or whatnot, and you don't want to make a bunch of roles to spam up a bunch of roles, you can just change their nickname. You can just go from, say, parenthesis private, whatever their name is, to like parentheses sergeant or something. Manage emojis. Basically, you can create. Say you do a giveaway or something like that, where you can give access to Discord giveaway. You allow people to come up with their own emoji ideas that's exclusive to the server. So you can give them, you upload their picture and it becomes the emoji that you can use in Discord. Webhooks, I don't know. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Read and text channels and see voice channels. Okay, with this one is like I said, with certain roles, say someone just joined say you just made a clan and someone just joined the server and you don't know how they're gonna act. So say you have a Pacific welcome room or something like that, you would turn this off so they wouldn't be able to see any other channel but that welcome room, so they can actually comment in or something like that where they can actually get to know you. Send messages, that's self-explanatory. Turn TTS messages off. Manage messages, you want to turn that on just in case some drama does happen. You can just erase it, get rid of it. Uh, Everyone else appearing. Oh, that's new. Cool. And external emojis, that means basically people can use that. You basically can see what it's talking about. Connect and speak. That basically gives this role access to connect to the channels and whatnot. So move members. Like I said, if you're streaming and you're in your own channel, you can just move people to your channel, so they can actually come in there with you. All right, once you hit the save icon, you'll back out. Uh, let's make another row. You can also have bots that would auto roll. So basically, if someone would join the server, they'll automatically get a role. But that's gonna be a video for another day. This one's just basically getting a hands-on experience of changing and editing people's roles and stuff like that. So let's say member, no. Say mod. Yep. All right. So you want to have, say, you have not admins, but more like moderators who would just moderate the chat or communicate, be like a little guide or something like that. You want to. So this is the safe way to do it. Start them off with. Anyone can mention his role. Yes. No administration. Um, Manage server. No. Manage roles. Yes. Kick people. Ban. Yes. Uh, the simple stuff. Send messages. Manage. Yep. Read message history. Yeah, you can also make channels where some of the messages are exclusive to people with certain roles, so nobody else can see them. Mute deaf. Yep. 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 And let me show you the difference between putting them as an admin. So, admin, these are the people that's you basically your trusted people to be. They can big. You don't even need nobody to come to them if they needed to. Basically, you have a chain of command where people go to their mods first, and then if the mods can't handle it, they'll come to your admins. So you want to be spammed up with a bunch of different things. So random color, yes, yes. Administrator. In fact, for this role, honestly, you can just go ahead and turn everything on. Honestly, you can go ahead and turn that on. You want to also move this up because admins are above mods. Because role like the order does matter. And then let's just say let's see village. Village of the Hidden Leaf. And this is gonna be like your normal member road, so you wanna separately mention. And nope. They should be able to mute it. There you go. Now you want to know where to go from here. So now you have your roles. You'll back out of your roles. You would go to. Oh yeah, while I'm at it, let me show you the audit role. Audit log is what I was telling you about. See how you can see exactly what I was doing. You can click on those and they'll tell you exactly what things were being done. So if someone tells you that, oh, they didn't do this, you can actually look in here and actually see who did it. It comes in handy. All right, so you wanted to make, since let's say you're a streamer, you want to create a channel. Actually, first, what you really want to do is create a role. So you, like I said, you don't want to spam up one chat. So let's go with create a channel. You want to create a text channel. This is gonna be like a streamer. Well, since you're a streamer, you probably want this exclusive to yourself, so people know when you go live. So what you're gonna do is put. Alright, so first we're gonna do an announcement. Mind my spelling. Announcements. Make it private, and I'll tell you why in a second. This is how you start making channels to yourself. So with this, all right. So once you put it private, that means they will only be able to only want these certain roles to be the only ones that connect to it. But I'll show you how you change that in a second. So yes, and you can also see who has access. Like I said, by hitting the member icon, it'll show you who has access by the different channels. So we got our announcements. And if you want to make these channels with within these catalogs, you can. And if you don't, you can always change it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold on it, or if you're on computer, you're gonna right click. You're gonna go to add channel, and you're gonna go all the way to permissions. Uh, let's see, add role. This is your, when you go to add role, you can put the other roles that's on there. You can put this, and this is what I was talking about. You can change these channels to where people can, they can see it. So you want them to be able to read it, but not text in it. And then see history. And that's it, literally. So now, when you come back from it, it's gonna show up like this. So now when people see this, they can see the channel, but they won't be able to comment it. So you can navigate that all to the general. So announcements, say you want to be supportive of other streamers, you can, first thing you want to do is create a role. Let's call it, with this role, you don't need to separate it from everybody else. That's only if you want to, and put it in whatever order you want to put it in. So let's say local streamers. This is called, make them. Alright, so with this, most people ain't gonna want to be pinged in the Discord. So it depends on who you are if you want to keep that on. Um, you don't want to see. That's basically everything you need for this role. Everything is channel based. So let's go. So local streamers. Alright, this is when things start to become a lot more exclusive. So let's go to back to the icon. I'm gonna put this. See, create channel. We're gonna put this as. So the announcements is when you're gonna tell your news and stuff like that. You can use announcement as your streaming thing or whatnot, but I'm gonna use it as separate, just for this video purposes. So you can also, like I said, you can also have a bot that does all your announcements. You connect it and to your streams and stuff like that. But there's a bunch of videos on that, so yeah. So let's call this the streaming hub, private. Yep. And local streamers. So now this room is only for local streamers. They're the only ones who can, they're the only, y'all are only two people that can see this. So let's finish that. Let's go with, like I said, hold down on the button if you're on the phone, or you right click, add channel, and go to permissions, go to role. And like I said, if you don't want to do each person like with this role and whatnot, you can always use everyone and just do it like that. But it gets kind of, like I said, if you want to be a lot more creative, you can just go, like I said, this is Village of the Hidden Leaf. That's my first member role. So everyone in the server would get this role, and I'll have like a mod or something that'll make sure that all the roles are going, pretty neat. So let's do. So you want them to be able to see this channel, but not texting it. So what you're gonna do is read, send messages, read history. You're gonna see this a lot. You're gonna start seeing what I'm talking about. So not everybody with the streaming role will have access to this channel. Also, the head honchos. Now you want to make your own private channel. So say streaming one. Alright, so now this channel is exclusive because I put it on private to local streamers. So now anyone with a local streamer, they can see this. Oh, I made that a damn text channel, which is easy to fix. You just go to edit, yeah, delete, Click on it. Click on category plus sign again. Click it on voice. Go streaming. Actually, let's show you how you make your own private room first. Room hideout, and you'll put it as so your admin and head honchos can go in there, and if you want your mods to go in there, you can. Depends on you. So now this room is exclusive. Don't talk about the spelling. Exclusive. So now that's how you know the basic setup. You can go on from here and expand on your ideas to make it a lot more creative. And all you gotta do is, if you want to find bots to cater to different things that'll help you with the server, or look up different things that help you. Like I said, YouTube, other YouTubers. We have. You go to discordbots.com. You can find the bots. They'll explain things to you. I use like MeBot and like DADP on my server. They help really good. So yeah, this is basically it for right now. I'll think about going into a more in-depth video maybe later on sometime. But other than that, peace out, YouTube.